Just another bad Tesla driver. Can't figure out where they want to go. Tesla drivers are some of the worst in this area. Driving with my hazards in the rain. I'm pulled over because there's an ambulance approaching. Look at the other side of the street. That car didn't pull over. The cars in front of me aren't pulling over. This white car didn't pull over, that SUV. That other car didn't pull over, and neither did the school bus. They won't stop for an emergency vehicle when they have to, but they will stop for a school bus when they don't have to. People here are backward. So I'm approaching this light, it's gonna turn red, and you'll see the other light turn green. And I was wondering, why isn't that car moving? What are they doing? They sat there, and then they decided right when it's turning red to go. Watch this car come from behind. It's gonna drive in the left turn lane, and it's gonna pass everybody and cut back to the right just to cut everybody off. This is the same exact intersection, and you'll see this car in front of me, when the light turns green, they're gonna turn left, but they're actually running the red left turn arrow. Look way up there at the light. The red truck stopped and is turning right on red, but watch the car behind them. They just totally blow it. I don't know what these hillbillies are doing in their cars, but it ain't driving. So I went to go around, and then they went, look at that. Look how long they sat there for. 2 vehicles ahead of me, there's a car that wants to turn left, and that's fine. You shouldn't turn left, but you'll see the cars coming the opposite way. They stop to let them go. Don't do that. You have the right of way. Don't just stop in the middle of the street. You think you're being nice, but you're not. It's dangerous. You'll see up here in this intersection, there's a car facing the opposite way wanting to turn left, and they are in the intersection. That's great. So when the light turned red, they should have went. But nope, they start driving backwards again. I don't understand why you guys don't understand this. This is basic driving. This is just another guy walking on the freeway. You'll see at this light, there's a blinking yellow there for that left turn lane, but look, they pulled in the intersection and then they turned when it was clear. They knew how to turn left. This is in Cary, and if you look up here at this car stopped up here on the right, this is a Tesla Cary police car. This is another person that just keeps hitting their brakes over and over. There was a comment on one of my videos saying they're left foot brakers. I only can see that being effective on a racetrack, if you've ever been to like a road racetrack. I don't know why people do that. Like, are they just resting their foot on the pedal? I don't know. I don't think you should do that though. It's almost like crying wolf with your brakes. This is just a Cybertruck going by. Starting to see a lot more of those around here. If you look up there on the other side of the street in the straight lane, what you're going to see first, this one silver car, for whatever reason, almost like hits their brakes and stops in the intersection. Then the car behind them was right behind them and they turned left. So a lot of people talk about the zipper merge. Let me explain why that doesn't really work in the United States. First of all, you need everybody to do it, and not everyone's going to do it. Second is the way that the laws are written in the United States. Even if I wanted to be a complete jerk to you, which I wouldn't do, and ride next to you, and as you speed up and slow down, I speed up and slow down, completely blocking you from merging, I have the right to do that. You are the merger. It's up to you to merge. So if I'm in this lane, I have the right of way. So when it's time to merge and everyone's trying to zipper merge, The rest of the people they have the right of way. They don't need to even let you in. That's the way the law is written. So you'll see all these people trying to go all the way to the end, and they're going too slow. So here I come. I'm just going. It's like, you can stay over there all you want. I think it's better if you get over quickly. And I know a lot of people are going to argue with that because they're like, well, use the whole road. You go ahead. I don't need to let you in. Like if there was construction, because I have the right of way. If you hit me, you're at fault. Watch this car in front of me turning left with their right turn signal on. This is something that drives me nuts around here. The lights are not timed. In a lot of other states, the lights are timed. And what I mean by that is they're synced. If you're sitting here at the red light and it turns green, if you just slowly pick up speed and you're just cruising, when you hit the next light, it should be turning green as you're approaching. And you should be able to go all the way across the city hitting green lights if you do that. They do not do that here. They're just completely random. And like one way will be green for 30 seconds, the other way will be green for 10 seconds, this way will be green for 2 minutes. They're completely random lights. And that's why I say these people around here don't understand how cars work. You shouldn't be hitting every light red, one after the other. It's ridiculous. You're wasting my gas and my brakes, and then you can get into conspiracy theories if you want to about how everybody wants to go green. Okay, well, time your lights then. It's more efficient. These people up here did the left correctly. This truck can't hold its lane. It's drifting into the other lane. The graphic on the back of this ambulance is incorrect. I showed this in the last video about how the lines face down and to which side they want you to go to. This graphic on the back of this ambulance is upside down. It's telling you to hit the middle of their vehicle. So the truck is trying to merge. The red car, for whatever reason, ends up right next to them, and then they go to the left and almost hit the car to their left. Pay attention, people. You don't have to let that truck merge either. They can go straight and stay in that emergency lane to avoid the collision. That was almost a bad situation right there. This is in Charlotte in the Concord area, right by Jack in the Box. And I go in that right turn lane, and the white Mercedes behind me goes around me. And they were honking at me, and I'm like, well, what are you doing over there? They were behind me and they went around in that emergency lane there. So here I am approaching this intersection. There's a car waiting to turn left in the intersection. I'm like, oh sweet, someone's gonna do it correctly. So I stop at the line because I'm not sure, I should be right behind them, but I'm not really sure if they're gonna do it, because North Carolinians, it's like they try and do it and then they get kind of scared. But when the light turned red, they just sat there. Now you're technically running a red light and you're blocking the intersection. All you had to do was turn left as that light turned red. When it was safe, after that last car passed by, you could have just went. Man, I'm telling you, man, these people, who's teaching them?
I just want to mention, if you have to drive with your hazards on, either pull over or get off the road. At least stay to the right. Look, they're getting in the left lane. If you have your hazards on, you should not be in the left lane. Also, that's illegal in at least 30 states in the United States. You're not allowed to drive with your hazards on. It means you're broken. But it's not illegal in North Carolina, which is really stupid. So I don't know who taught these people to do that, but don't do that. Do not drive with your hazards on. And if you do, don't get in the left lane. Get to the right. Hillbillies they're just stupid. Only going 60, by the way. All that because it's on the other side of the road. It's stupid. You hillbillies are just stupid. There's nothing on this side and you're slowing down to look. People have things to do and places to go. We're not just sightseeing like the rest of you people. Why do that? What is wrong with you hillbillies, man? Another car without their lights on. Their DRLs are on. It's a horrible invention. Because they don't know that their lights aren't on. Hillbillies cannot contribute to society. They're terrible people. Our boss, who's from Alabama, who's a hillbilly, just told us we could leave at 11 o'clock. It's 10 after 11. They just told us we could leave at 11. Oh my gosh, these people. I've had nothing but problems with hillbillies since we moved here. They cannot function in society. They cannot contribute one thing. Nothing. No, don't stop for these people. Go. Go. I just want to show something real quick. Every time this has been this way since we bought this car. See the steering wheel shaking? You can see it with the box right here shaking. It's been this way since we bought the car. Nobody can figure this problem out. But I think the problem is we live in hillbilly land. Nobody takes it for a test drive. They just like look underneath. Oh, it looks fine. How do you know a rim ain't bent or something? It's been this way forever. Look how bad that shakes. I'm hoping the camera picks it up like what I'm looking at with my eyeballs. It's been this way. But it's because nobody takes it for a test drive. Why would you not drive it and see what it's like? You know, I used to park over on the other side of where I am, almost in that Toyota space in front of me. But I don't park over there anymore. See the Chevy to my left with their headlights on? I usually park over there, but I don't anymore because the hillbilly that parks in this space, look how crooked they are. They do this every day. The hillbillies here cannot color in between the lines. So I stopped parking on that side. I'm now on this side. That's crazy. And if they park over there, like right there, they'll do the same thing. It'll be almost sideways. It's like, what are you doing, people? You guys shouldn't be driving. Hillbillies should not drive cars. Stick to your little NASCAR thing and run into each other like you normally do. This is a Buc-ee's. Almost all of them are the same. There's like 100 pumps. It ain't no joke. Look at all the pumps. I'm gonna go more in the middle so I can see the front of the store. Buc-ee is somewhere over there, I'm sure. Sometimes he's off to the side. I'm not gonna go inside and show what it looks like though. I don't have time to do that today. All right. I went in there to pee. I bought ice. I looked for the coffee drinks. They don't really have anything. They have them, but a little different. They're their own brand. But the thing that was funny is I could have easily spent an hour in there. Easily. Because, oh my gosh, that place was cool. That one's huge and it's really nice. This one's nice. This is Seaverville. The next one is Crossville, which I knew about, but I didn't know about this one. This one was awesome. They said it was just built about 5 months ago. Right now we're in December of 2023. They said it was done in June and it took 2 years to build or something like that. It's huge. This one's, it's really nice. Oh, there's Bucky right there at the corner. That's all right. I keep telling everybody there's 100 pumps at every Bucky's and they don't believe me. Like, they think you're joking, like 100, like it just means a lot and not like an actual 100. It's an actual 100 pumps. So it's cool that the lady knew how long they've been here. The place was gigantic. That was a really nice one. All Bucky's are really nice. This one, I guess because it's brand new, I really wanted to take a picture in the bathroom. It was nice. Oh, this one doesn't stop.
I want to say something about that last clip right there at Bucky's. When I pulled in, look where I pulled in, you'll see a blue truck to my left. The guy that owned that, me and him started talking. Now, I usually talk to people about their cars, which I did, but that's not why we started talking. He asked me a question first, and then we started talking. He was also a musician. My whole family are musicians. So we were talking about cars and trucks and music, and I could have stood there all night. We were just standing there talking after we pumped our gas and stuff. And, you know, I had to go into Bucky's and go to the bathroom. I had to get back on the road, though, because I was on my way to California in December of 2023, and I ended up getting sick and not making it, ended up coming back, but that's a different story. So his name was Brandon Davenport, and he was a guitar player. So we got together on social media and we were chatting about all kinds of stuff, you know, every week or month or whatever it was. We chatted about all kinds of good stuff. We had really good conversations. And he loved Jesus. I thought that was awesome. I'm currently editing this video in July of 2024. He just passed away in May of 2024 from some type of cancer. That's sad. That was because he was like, I don't know, 30 years old. He wasn't that old. And he's also got a wife and a little boy, and it's like now he's gone. So that was kind of sad. So pray for their family, but it's like, I'm glad I got to meet the guy, and you know, we had really good conversations, but it was cool that I met him at a Bucky's, which was pretty funny. And he lived in Tennessee, and we're on the North Carolina side, but that's just sad. But I wanted to mention that because I pulled up right next to him with his cool truck, and as I travel almost every gas stop or rest area I stop at, I end up talking to somebody. I talk to a lot of people all over the country when I stop. But I just thought I'd tell that a little story about that little piece right there at Bucky's.